Okay, so I want to do a bit with the section of solids today. So basically with the section of solids is all we're trying to do is cut out a piece of a shape. So what I had here, I just made up on SolidWorks, what I had here was a cone and I brought it in 3D, and you can see the pink outline here where all the lines will go to the apex. So that would have been the cone before this cut was made here in this hatching. So what I have here is a oblique plane. So I have a vertical plane in blue, so that's just going to be vertical, and I have my horizontal plane here in green, and in between intersecting of both of them is my XY line. So to make the cut, I have to have a vertical trace and a horizontal trace. So lying on my vertical plane is my VT, or my vertical trace, so this line here. If I go to front view, I can see that line there, that's my vertical trace. And if I go on the top plane, this here will be my horizontal trace, so my horizontal line. So basically I want to draft this out, or find out how I want to try and draft this so that I can cut this section of solid out here. So I'm going to do this on AutoCAD. Now if I can imagine, this is what I'm looking at. This here outside the cone is my elevation, so this will be on my vertical plane. This here is the plan of my cone, so looking down from the top, and this will be on my horizontal plane. So I got my VT here, and I have my horizontal trace, or my HT, going down vertical. Now, so straight away I can see is that I already have a line, a point here and a point here on the cone. They're intersected by the VT, so they can be brought down straight away. So where they hit the center line, so this center line on the plan, that's going to be a point, that's going to be a point. I can label two of them, but them points 1 and 2, just so I'm not getting confused in where I am. So 1 and 2 will be up there. Now, so this method I want to use is I'm going to use generators. So I have, all I'm going to do is from the center or the apex of my cone, I'm just going to draw, in this case I'm going to draw 2 lines, because just to avoid it being too messy. But the more I have, the more accurate it's going to be. So I'm going to drop a line there. Now, so where it crosses the VT, so where the generator or the red line there crosses the VT or intersects it, I want to bring a point straight down. So that point's going to go straight down. And now I want to bring another line from where it hits the XY down to the bottom of the circle. I want to bring it back from where it hits the outside of the circle. I want to bring it back to the center, and then I want to bring this from the center back to where it hits the outside up here on the top side. Now, so I already have I'm going to label this point in here 3. So that one in there is going to be 3. Okay. Three in there, so that was brought down the blue line there, and it intersects at a point there and a point there, so I can label the 2 of them 3 as well. So a point in there and a point in there. Now I want to bring down 1 and 2 as well, just so I'm not getting confused of where I am. that green line there on the outside is my 0.2. Now I'm going to bring one more generator just to make it a bit more accurate. So I can come from the apex again of the cone in elevation. I'm just going to drop it anywhere at all on the XY line. So I'm going to put it there. Now I can bring, hold on up. So from where it intersects the VT, so the generator intersects the VT, which is just here. I'm going to bring that down. Bring that straight down. That's just a construction line for now. And where it hits the XY at the point just here, I'm bringing that down to the outside of the circle here. Now, so it hits at a point, it hits the point there on the outside of the circle, and it hits the point just there. So I'm going to get my construction line again. Turn off my auto. So from here back to the center and back to there. Now that's going to be labeled 0.4. So that's 4 is in just in there. That's my 0.4. Copy that. There's going to be 2 points of 4. So there's going to be one in just in there, and do another one just in there. Right there and right there. So at the moment you can't just see much, but I'm going to get my layer here again. I'm going to make the spline of where it is. So it's my first point starts there on 1. It goes over here to 4. It goes over here to 3. Up here to 2. Back up again to 3. Over here to 4 again. And then right back over here to 1 once again. So I'm just going to round that off a small bit. So that's my cut on the plan. The pink outline of the cut is my plan. And up here in the elevation, the pink is the cut also. So using generators, all we're doing is bringing a generator down from the apex to where it hits the VT, or the vertical trace. And we're bringing it from the vertical trace down, from the XY down, and then where they intersect in the points in plan, that will give us our points on the horizontal trace.